Hi, this is Des Futak here from desfutak.com, and I'm just having a look at the Nokia N97. You can find more information about the N97 on n97mobile.co.uk, where I blog under the username of N97boy. So here I am playing with the Nokia N97. I'm using it left-handed because my camcorder is one of these little right-handed ones, so it's got a strap which is on the right hand, so I'm actually using my hand that I don't normally use for using the phone, but never mind, we'll see how I get on with just one hand and a thumb. I've just taken some photographs of my N97. So the phone you're watching at the moment, this photograph here was actually taken with my old Sony Ericsson K800i, which I'm hanging on to, and I've just transferred the files across using Bluetooth. And what you'll see now is me just kind of saving them. So if I click on here, this is actually quite weird for me because I'm actually watching myself use the phone through my camcorder screen. So if I'm going a bit slowly, it's because I'm trying to figure out what to do whilst I'm talking to you at the same time as using the phone through the video camcorder, which, if you can understand that, you're doing really well. So I've just saved that into the external drive of the phone, and now I'm just going to delete that one there. And I'm using a really funky theme for the N97. It's called the Aurora theme. I only found it yesterday afternoon, but I really love it, with one exception actually, and the only exception, if this video camera will focus that close, is down here. Sometimes the buttons, the colours of these words are black, but that's the only gripe I've got, and that's nothing to do with the N97, that's just the particular theme. Perhaps they'll change that in an update, or maybe I can change it, I just haven't figured it out yet because I've only had the phone for a couple of days. So what I'm doing here is I'm just opening up these Bluetooth messages, displaying them, and then just saving them onto the one of the hard drives of the phone. You can tell how old I am because I'm using the word hard drive. I've actually got the main memory of the phone. You've got about 40 megabytes spare when you've got no applications running. There's quite a few things that are running all the time, obviously, and then you've got the internal memory of the Nokia phone, which starts off at 32 gigabytes. So I've obviously got a bit of stuff on there, and then I've got a 16 gigabyte card on the phone as well, which I'm using as a kind of a backup, although I haven't yet figured out how to do that. So if I just double click on there like that, sometimes the phone wants you to have a single click, sometimes a double click, and I haven't quite figured out why yet. It is in the manual, but I just haven't read the manual properly. I've just been too busy having fun playing with the phone. So there we go. So I'll delete that last one there, and those are all. See, there's the funky thing with the Aurora theme. You can't actually see the S on there, but apart from that, I really like the Aurora theme. It's absolutely brilliant. So if I go back to here now, you can see I've got my different communication methods here. I've got my Telecom Plus email. I've got my workplace email here, mail for exchange, and yeah, that's probably all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so this is the default home page that I've set up. It's quite different from the ones you'll see on the N97, the Nokia N97 videos produced by Nokia themselves. What I've done is I've put the music player on here. I listen to an awful lot of training MP3s on internet marketing and marketing generally, so I want that at the top there because I'm always listening to stuff when I'm walking around. And then here I've got my to-do list just below that, so just to remind me to kind of keep me back down to reality, that I've got things to do as well as chilling out and listening to music, although I don't tend to listen to much music. It's mostly MP3s of training videos and that kind of thing. Then next one down is my emails, and then the one below that is my 4 favourites. That's my immediate family, and then below that I've got some communications. So I've got new text message, then I've got web browser, then Facebook, and then another one to the full-blown version of the music player. I've got it in sort of power save mode at the moment, so it switches itself off into standby within 60 seconds. So if it keeps going off, that's not a fault with the phone, that's just me saving energy. And at the moment I've just switched over to Vodafone for my network coverage. This is actually on a contract, an 18-month contract that I got through Mobile Phones Direct with Vodafone. So whereas Vodafone themselves now are only offering the same contract with a 24-month period, so I got a good deal there by being an early adopter, which doesn't always happen. Okay, so we'll just take you back to some of the applications on here. Again, these funky sort of graphics, some of them are to do with the Aurora theme. They're replacing the original graphics that came with the default theme for the N97. So you can see that it's quite traditional in one respect. It's got a series of applications you can see on the main menu page, and then you've got another further applications page where I've got lots and lots of stuff. It'd be interesting to see if at some point whether or not they put the scroll bar on the left hand side for left-handed users. I'm not actually a left-handed user, so I'm certainly not used to doing what I'm doing right now, but you can see the scrolling action's pretty good. Some things that I love out of the box with a Nokia N97 is Facebook, BBC iPlayer if you're a UK user, and then down here somewhere, if I can see it, is Kik, the one in green there. Let's see if I can focus on it, get a bit closer. No, I'm just going to pause the video a minute and put it on macro so we can get zoomed in, if you just excuse me.